Real cheating stories. Unveil the truth. Don't miss out. Subscribe to Cheating Stories. Epic gotcha moment to my dad. In the space of one whole week, I, 28 years old man, have ruined years of planning and preparation by my dad. The week starts off with my mom and dad, both in their 60s, arguing because he has just said he was planning to go to England to see my cousin who lives there, run a marathon. We live in Australia, so it's a massive trip. Mom basically says that's stupid and you aren't going. A couple of days go by and my dad says to me and my sister that he's going to London for 10 days on Friday. It was Tuesday when he was telling us. I said, how did this go down with Mom? And he said, like a lead balloon. The next day, I was speaking to Dad on the phone about something, and I just asked where he was, and he said he was in his office and is heading home soon. Just by sudden chance, my sister rings me up 30 minutes later and says, hey, do you know where Dad is supposed to be? I told her at the office, and she said, well, my friend has seen him at the local shops. So we get her friend to follow him. He drives to a house probably 15 minutes away from our family home and drives straight into the garage and the door shuts. 1 hour later, Dad comes home. I ran the data for the house to find the owner as him and purchased it 3 years prior. I was stunned to say the least. Dad eventually leaves to go to England, and I find that he left his iPad behind. Curiosity got the better of me and I started going through his emails. He has all these emails with a lady about buying furniture and how she wishes she could have gone on this trip with him and how much they miss each other, blah, blah, blah. Literally, they're buying kitchen appliances and TVs together for the address that he owns. The kicker is that this lady sorted out all the legal stuff with a plot of land I had recently bought. My fiance and myself had met with her in person maybe 3 months before. So I email her to give me a call. She calls me and asks what's up in her normal nice voice, and I say, what's going on with you and my father? Her whole attitude changes and she says it's purely a professional relationship and basically hangs up. 2 minutes go by and my dad rings me from England yelling at me, saying how dare I throw wild accusations at people he knows and that there is nothing happening. I say, okay, so there's nothing happening. Nothing that is a secret that I should know about whatsoever? And he responds, no, nothing at all. I drop the address of the secret house and the phone line goes silent for a solid 10 seconds. He blurts out that it's just an investment property and I say, all good, but just know if you move in with this woman you will never see me again. And he responds with, what? You would cut me just like that? And I say, yep. Phone call over. I go back to the iPad 2 minutes later and it's been locked by owners. Checkmate, Dad. Update. For anyone still asking, my mother knows everything. I have told her everything I possibly know and she is booked in this week for legal advice. Dad is still in England, so she has the time to do what she needs to this week. His belongings have been moved to his newer house also. We've made it a point to not reply to any of his messages, etc., and have all fully committed to telling him we no longer want him living with us. My sister has also contacted her work and has informed someone there about the situation and how we feel that it may be conflict of interest with her doing legal stuff for my land as she is intertwined with our father. Not sure what they will do with this information, but it was the correct thing to tell them. Anyone who has also asked, my dad is a mortgage broker and owns his own business, so this is why it was probably so easy for him to purchase the secret property. Our family house was fully paid off 5 or 6 years ago, as far as I'm aware, so upkeeping another home else probably isn't too hard financially for him. The other woman has also recently gone through a messy divorce. Succubus to say the least. Update 2. Clearing a few grievances people have. Dad went to Europe to see my cousin over the new year and didn't invite any of us. Just said he was going with a month's notice. So that's why Mom said this was stupid and you aren't going this time around because he just came back from 4 weeks there. Also, some Facebook investigating shows that the other woman was in Germany in late December, so pretty sure they were with each other there. Cousin was also for some reason following this woman on Instagram, but today has unfollowed. I have the feeling she knows and has met her. Also, people asking why we have moved his stuff out. Unless you are put in this situation, it would be very difficult to understand. But basically, it was my decision because I do not want him returning and spewing some convoluted story as he has to the time to concoct one. My family is hurting and feels very betrayed, so we can't have him living with us right now. I will be willing to repair the father and son relationship with due time depending on how he chooses to tackle this. Mom has to be looked after and left a fair portion as they have been married for 30 years and she has been loyal to a fault. I will not, however, accept this woman that he is messing around with. To have me and my fiancé meet her and then saying, "Yeah, she's really nice, isn't she?" is weird to me. Feels so wrong, and even that she lied to me and said, "Nah, nothing is happening." She's a homewrecker and I will never be able to form a relationship with her. That was another real cheating story. Please drop a line in comments. What do you think about it? I wish you a great day.